Hey, what's up you amazing hackers? Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my experiences becoming a new father, because it was kind of strange, of course. Somebody asked me on the channel, can you talk a little bit about that? And of course I can, but I'm going to give you guys some advice too. I'm not the best parent in the world. I did my best, I'm still doing my best, and I'm still trying to learn a hell of a lot, but it's not going as fast as I would like, of course. It's a whole struggle for me. First of all, of course, enjoy those first moments. It's gonna be hard to do that. Forget about that honeymoon phase. It's not real. It doesn't exist. For some people it does. They're gonna be completely ecstatic because they have a new baby in their life. For some people, it really isn't real at all. So if it's not real for you, don't worry about it. It's normal. We had some real issues getting breastfeeding to work properly. We couldn't get the feeding to start properly. We couldn't get her to suckle on properly and stuff like that. So that was a real struggle. So we had to go to bottle feeding. And I know that some of you are going to hate me for this, but it was the right thing to do. Otherwise she would starve. So that's the only thing that we could say to that. Now, don't feel bad if you can't breastfeed. Don't feel bad about it. It happens. It really does. It's first of all the stress of being a new parent. Second of all, the stress of learning all of that stuff. Third of all, the stress of everybody around you, because everybody's gonna want to see the new baby. So there's a tip for you there. Don't allow like 20 people in the room at once. Allow like one family at once. Make sure that you limit your visit hours, because in the beginning you want to enjoy your baby first. You go first, you and the baby go first. Next up come the other people. So that's something you'll learn very, very fast, is you're going to prioritize that new baby. You're going to prioritize him very much, or her, and that is something very good. You're going to need to do that. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle to learn that in the beginning, at least it was for me. But I had a real good conversation with one of my good friends at work, and he said to me that, listen, Wes, there's going to be one thing that you're going to do. And from now on, that's going to be putting her first. That's it. The rest, you'll see what happens, but as long as you put her first, everything's going to be all right. And that's a really strange feeling, because even now, if I go into the candy cabinet and I take a bag of crisps that my daughter really likes, I feel super guilty. Even though I've given her like 5 bags of crisps already before that, I will still feel guilty that I've taken that one bag of crisps or that one ice cream that she really likes. Even in the store, you go to the store, everything's for her. You go and buy candy for her, you go and buy candy for mom. But for you, it's always like, oh, whenever I'll see it, I might grab it. If I don't see it, I'll just go a week without candy, I guess. That's not a huge deal, by the way, but it's something that you're gonna have to get used to a little bit in the beginning. Also, when it comes to work, I had to really I struggle with work and combining that with my little girl, because of course, when you are at work, you're at work. That's different than when you're at home with the little girl and you have to play with her, because she comes up to you every 5 minutes. You can't focus like you are at work, where you're programming for 2 hours at a time. And I know that at work, you know that every 5 minutes there's gonna be a coworker at your desk asking for something, but still it's different. Totally different, because they don't ask for a bottle of milk, and if they do, there's a problem. You need to talk with your coworker. One more thing that I would like to add to this is the fact that being a parent, I had to learn to say no. I had to learn it, and that might sound strange because everybody can just say no, but I want to do good for everybody, and when somebody comes and asks me something, I am very inclined to try and help them with that request. Now, when the little girl comes and she asks for a bag of crisps right before dinner, I have to say no. But how you say no, it makes the whole difference, because I can say, no, you're not getting crisps right now. And that's, of course, a very strong response. Or I can say, look, baby, not right now, we're gonna eat in a few moments. But I know that she doesn't respond to that either, because she just doesn't listen, and she'll go like, daddy, daddy, crisps, daddy, daddy, crisps. And I'll be like, no, we'll eat in a moment. And she keeps going on. That's something else that I had to learn. Be patient. Be a hell of a lot more patient than I used to be. I'm the kind of guy where patience is a big problem for me. And I thought it was different until she was born. You're gonna have to learn to say no 5 million times to the exact same request, by the way, which is really, really strange because she's gonna come up to you and keep asking for the same thing. Just say no in a respectful yet firm way. Being firm and being the boss are two different things. You're not the boss. The boss goes around, commands people. He's like, you go that, do that now. He goes grumbly all day. No, you're a leader. You show them how it's done. You'll be the example, and you'll have to be the example. Right now, that little baby, that little thing is gonna look up to you. You're gonna be their hero, so you're gonna have to do what you want them to do. That might sound strange, but I know that you're doing some things that you wouldn't want your kid to do. So you're gonna have to be very thoughtful about how you handle those things. Everybody has those things. We do stuff that we wouldn't want our children to do, so we have to adapt to it, even if it's just drinking too much soda, drinking more water, for example. If she sees you with a can of soda, or he, they're gonna want that too, of course. If they see you with a cup of coffee, mine wants coffee all of the time. It's like she loves the smell of it or something, but every time I make coffee, she's like, me want, me want. Ugh, strange. Now, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of time to spend with your kids. It's gonna sound, I say sacrifice, some of you are gonna crucify me for that, but you have your time, you have your things that you need to do, and you have your things that you want to do, and then you're gonna have to, times that you're gonna need to spend with your kid to learn them how to talk well, how to do math, how to do their homework, even social situations, how to deal with people. I'm a very strange guy. I have strange habits, and she takes them. She just runs with it, you know. So be very careful. That's what I'm trying to say. If you like, I'm just gonna tell it. I like it when I can cuddle people, but I like it when I can smell them as well. So she goes around smelling everything now. Everything, everyone, literally everything. She goes. It's like so strange. Such a little thing. You didn't even realize you do it yourself. Now they do it, and now you see that little mirror of yourself, and you're like, oh crap, I should really, what the hell is going on? Now, school. School's another thing. You're gonna have to get used to bringing your kid to school. So you're gonna have to build a time frame around that. You're gonna have to plan a lot more. Because school is going on at a certain point, and she's or he's gonna have to go to school. If they don't go to school, they're gonna be in trouble, of course. So you're gonna have to plan your holidays around that. You're gonna have to plan your free time around that. You're gonna have to plan the time that you bring them to school. All of these things are gonna have to be taken into account. And all of these things are also just a few of the lessons that I could think of from the top of my head. Now, if you guys want to learn more about this or hear more about my experiences, because let's be real, I'm not in a position to teach anybody about anything related to this. I make a hell of a lot of mistakes, but I can tell you guys about my experiences. If you guys are interested, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you made it this far and you liked the video, please remember to like it and subscribe if you want to hear more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, amazing hackers!